still I'm made of greed. This is my kingdom come. This is my kingdom come.
Hello, bromies and homies. Tis me, Info, and today we will be talking about a new cool Kid Cody theory. I have just played the first episode, and I watched the trailer a while ago. And this is important because this is going to be one of my first videos, dedicated to just one theory that I feel is important. I talk with multiple people on this theory, and I'll give them a little shout out in the description too. But now that we got that out the way, I do want to mention that this video is a collaboration with one of my friends on Discord, who will help me explain all these points through, since they made some of the theories themselves, and I want to have a good explanation of everything.
Welcome to Stupid Idiots Podcast, episode 1. This is the first episode where we talk about gay people.
You want to redo that? Hello, here I have my friend with me so that we can discuss the gray eye theory. Now, the reason why I brought another friend with me is because I want some other opinions with me. I don't want to be the only one. I don't want to be the only speaker. We have some points that we're going to be talking about, and again, I'm going to put their name in the description and everything. So, yeah, introduce yourself. Say hi.
Wow. My name is Markiplier.
I said say hi, not say wow.
For real, hi.
Oh my god, we're gonna be here all night. So, we have a list of categories that we're gonna talk about in the gray eye theory, because there's more than just, oh, they have gray eyes, it's gonna mean something important. There's different types of theories that are gonna be, kind of has its own subcategory. Not every theory of gray eyes has the same meaning. But right now, before we get into that, we want to enforce the theory, right? Because there's a lot of arguments against it. Why did you mute your mic? I was just about to ask you for your fucking opinions. I hate working.
We put this in the bloopers.
There isn't gonna be a bloopers! There's gonna be a version that I put it in, and there's gonna be a version that I don't put it in.
There's gonna be a bloopers where you just call me, it's hilarious.
We're gonna be enforcing the gray eye theory first. So, one of the main arguments against this theory is that people have shades, right? And if you have shades, then of course the eye color is going to look duller because you're wearing something that'll make it duller. And Orang actually has an argument against this.
Oh, fuck. There's also, part in, the, intro of the game where there's, the, eyes, changing between different characters, and you can see, and, the one frame, there's the, gray eyes, where there's, no shades on or anything.
Not to mention that when you're playing in the game, there's multiple instances of characters with shades, but they aren't blackened. They have the same white eye color, and they have the same eye color inside it. Their pupils still either are green or blue or pink, but it doesn't have any effect because the shades aren't affecting them. It'll pop out whether you're wearing shades or not, and this applies to any glasses, whether they darken your eyes or not. Just regular prescription glasses, shades, visors. It doesn't really affect the eye color at the end of the day. So I don't think that's a justifiable excuse to just completely diss this theory, because again, there's a lot of ground supporting that gray eyes are in fact a thing in the game. So then we have one of the first theories, one of the first in the subcategory theories, and that theory for the gray eyes is that it is a status below losers. It is the worst of the worst. Do you think the losers have it bad? These gray eyes are irredeemable kind of points. This is a point that I got from one of my friends, and she was explaining that while losers can probably come back to cool kids, again, this is supported by the fact that the skateboard is asking if Juvie were to throw all the losers in the ocean, how would they know some of lame and some of them is cool? Which again leads me to believe that you can become a cool kid if you're a loser. You can be a redeemable loser. However, there is another type, which again here comes in the gray eyes, where they're completely irredeemable. No matter what you do, you're not gonna become a cool kid or even a loser or even a god. You're just there, it's a punishment role, basically. And that's your punishment because you offended the gods or did something horrible, like something worse than just existing as a loser. We also have another point that is the outfit, and Oren can tell us about that one.
They look homeless, in the end.
Yeah, they look homeless.
They're right, even. That's where your shoes, right?
They, stand up They open their arms up and you get to see their pits and they like reek, bro.
Okay, alright.
So then we have the dead status. That this role, the gray eyes, you're in a dead state. Not vegetable, but just dead, like you're lifeless. You don't really have any emotions. And we do have one semi-argument for it. We didn't make this theory. This one we just kind of found from an anonymous source. And they said that it's
Basically,
from...
just don't blame us. Just don't blame us. We didn't do it.
We made the argument for them. We basically said that maybe it's because the eye color is gray, and gray is associated with lifeless or anything like that. Like, you know, with blue, you think cool kid, you think of ocean blues, you think of things that are radical. Green, you're usually associated with gross, you know, stench lines and everything like that. But gray, you don't really have a feeling for any of it. It's kind of like a monotone, gray, lifeless color. That's our argument for it, but then again, maybe the person has another argument. We couldn't get them on. So then we have Oring's theory. This one actually was made by Oring. Oring coined it.
Oh, they gonna point laugh at me, bro. They're gonna point laugh at me for us to win. Okay. Basically, what I was thinking was that, like, okay, since, like, oh no. Cut. I went brain dead.
Already, you were like, I got my intro, I got my points, I'm ready, info. And then as soon as the spotlight hits you, you're just like, So we're having a bit of mental difficulties, not technical, mental, because Oring's like, you know, a little dumb, little baby, little small brainy. So I'm gonna be talking.
Bears me a friend like what?
Friends, my fan base, unnatural friends.
Yeah, just
guys, go in the comments and see which one is Oring's friend. Go in the comments, type and say I am Oring's friend if you are Oring's friend. Watch no one comment that. Watch not a single comment. So
see, I'm so funny and awesome. They
So I'm going to say Oring's point for them until they like can interrupt me because they remember it. Basically, the other theory is that gray eyes means that you're a secret creator. You secretly know the system. You're above the gods, basically. You made Hello City. You knew about the rules and everything. You kind of run the things in the background. You know, you're inconspicuous. You're a gray role. You're there not to be seen. But secretly, you're actually running the whole gig. You're the ringmaster of the shit. So that's basically Oring's point, unless you want to add on to that.
He's really hot, you guys. He's really
anyway.
hot. You don't understand.
If you guys don't want to comment that you're Oring's friend, draw Oring and the guy like kissing.
What? Okay, now. Alright, now let's settle down.
The final theory that we have is that they're basically old people or just adults, and the gray eyes could signify that you're getting old. You're not a cool kid anymore. You're not a cool loser. You're not a loser even. You're just old. You got bills to pay. Your wife left. Things aren't going so well at home. You're kind of gray. You're kind of like an adult now. You don't have any ambitions anymore. So that could be the old person thing. There's another thing that I want to add on to is that if the gray eyes do mean that you're getting older and you're not like in your young years, then maybe the reason why Jima has shades in the first place is to hide her gray eyes.
Blow on her, she turned to dust, bro. Gonna go with the wind. I'm good. Yeah, I'm just like... I remember when they first invented chocolate.
And that's all our points, that's all our theories. I don't think we can keep going into this more in depth because again, all we have is just one image of Cody flashing his eyes gray and like just one guy that has gray eyes. We have more gods in this universe than we have people with gray eyes. And again, Denny could just bonk us over the head and say, no, you silly, stupid bitch. There is no gray eyes. You're looking into it too much. So who knows?
Whoa. Watch your language.
I'm sorry, master.
Whoa.
So that's about it. I don't think we can say anything else. You wanna end it off before I ear rape them with the outro? I'm dumb.
That's what the mask is. That's what the point
Goodbye,
of
everyone.
The mask
Goodbye.
I'm sorry.